Beach, and I'm a singer-songwriter. Interestingly enough, songwriting was, strange to say, it was an afterthought because I started most of my life in classical theater, and that was up in Boston. So most of my life was on stage and classical theater and musical theater, so there was always singing in my early years. And then I went through a process in my my late 20s into my early 30s where I went through some extraordinary pain. And I play guitar, so I took a moment to do just kind of a step out of life moment, and I went through severe panic disorder, and so most of my days were shadowed in severe panic, and I worked for Fox at the time, and you can imagine hard news every day, and so I kind of, in the evenings I would sit down and I would just write. So the first album came from panic disorder and some relationships gone wrong. We live it. We go through that experience and we live it and we like to express it. So Love Me Out Loud, which is the first album, came from that.
I see you right here, right now. Sit down till that's down. Expose your fear. Let's get open now. Drop down your heavy gear. The sun's just rising up over yonder, and it's all so clear. I've been running so long from myself, and I feel like I could use a little help. Hiding behind the same old stories in my mind, trying so damn hard to cross that finish line. Rock and roll me sturdy, living like a fiddle at the mercy of your hands. But when the end comes, I shall hold.
Most of the time, the intimate audience is what I really enjoy, because you actually see the faces of the people who are experiencing your song. And again, as I said before, most of it's come from some really dark and difficult places in my life. Some of fun, but in the process, you get to see how they really respond to it. So, for instance, Risk Me is a really tremendously deep relationship song, and it's amazing to see an intimate audience feel that. So my favorite part is to be in that intimate experience, because when it's vast hundreds of people in front of you, you don't necessarily get that experience. But the other part is the energy that comes back at you. Matter of fact, we're about to debut About a Girl, and to have, it's kind of a rockin' experience, and to have that energy come at you is really wonderful too. So that's my favorite part. I'm Cat Beach, and I'm a raw artist.